hope you're hungry. We're setting out to find the best Cuban sandwiches in Tampa. Now, it's been claimed that the Cuban sandwich originated here in Tampa, and there's a lot of historical significance surrounding the sandwich and the city. So what better place to get started than right here in Ybor?
Today we're hitting the road in the all-new 2020 Hyundai Tucson. You'll love it. Fun to drive, easy to navigate on these narrow roads here in Ybor or anywhere in Tampa Bay. Our first stop today, Segunda Bakery. They're the largest supplier of Cuban bread in the country.
On average, we make about 20,000 loaves a day of Cuban bread. We run 24 hours a day. It takes anywhere from 8 to 10 people per shift working together. But authentic Cuban bread, the way we do it here in Ybor City, is done with a palmetto leaf. So if you see a loaf and you see how it opens up on the top, that's how we score the bread. As the popularity of the Cuban sandwich has grown in the United States, so has our business. Start with a mustard mix, and we put pickles, Swiss cheese, salami, pork, ham.
My son, David, major Cuban fan. This is one of his favorite locations. In fact, he might get lucky, get one this weekend. Here we are at the Columbia Restaurant, the heart of Ybor City. I don't know if you knew this, but the Columbia is the oldest restaurant in the state of Florida. It's 115 years old.
What I think sets our Cuban sandwich apart is the ingredients that we put into it. So we start with Segunda Bakery Cuban bread. We bake our own ham in-house. We marinate and roast our own pork. We use the best salami that you can find. We like the salami that has the peppercorns in it. Why I believe the Cuban sandwich really originated in Tampa and it consists all of those items is because each of the layers represent people who immigrated to Ybor at the turn of the century. It's the ham representing the Spaniards, the bread and the pork representing the Cubans, the salami representing the Italians, and the mustard representing the Germans. And I say the Swiss cheese is what creates Ybor City into being that melting pot and melds all those different cultures together.
All right, let's go for it. We just checked out Columbia, so now it's time to head to our next spot. We're going just west of here to West Tampa Sandwich Shop.
West Tampa Sandwich Shop is a family-owned restaurant. We've been in business for 30 years. Every day we roast pork, and so it's fresh pork that you're getting. And, you know, we do the thin slices on the ham and the cheese, and we use, you know, good quality products. The sandwich we always recommend is the honey Cuban.
Okay, so we got our cousin who used to work with us at the restaurant. He went ahead and took the initiative one day, just put a little honey on a Cuban and tried it. And he thought it was delicious. We tried it, we thought it was delicious. I've never ever heard of a Cuban with honey on it. We didn't invent the wheel, but we definitely invented the honey Cuban.
So I've never had honey on a Cuban before, but this is gonna have to be a reoccurring thing. I mean, it's sweet, it's savory, it's honestly like nothing else I've had in the area before. And our last spot is the Floridian, where we'll find out why this Cuban sandwich is an award winner.
We are fortunate to have been the winners of the International Cuban Sandwich Festival that's held every year in Ybor City. We've been best of the Bay, best of the best. I think it's the care and love that goes into it. We use the finest ingredients. All of our sandwiches are made to order so people can add and subtract what they like, and it just makes it all very delicious.
The Floridian has two different types of Cuban sandwiches. You can opt for their traditional Cuban, or you can try their angry Cuban, which has jalapenos and angry sauce on it. All right, well, that's a wrap for today, but I'm definitely gonna have to take these Cuban sandwiches for the road.